welcome back to Cheri the Chef. Today's Saturday. It's the Saturday after Thanksgiving. So if you're like me, the past few days you have probably been eating turkey, maybe ham, stuffing, mashed potatoes, rolls, cakes, pies, yams. So that's what I've been eating for the last few days. And today I am ready for something a little bit lighter. So I'm going to be making a salad, but don't let it fool you. It's not really low in calories. I guess it could be depending on what you put in or leave out. But I love this salad. I really like to make it in spring and summer, but it's a crowd pleaser. So I thought I would come on and do it now because it could be a great recipe for the upcoming holidays. And typically for this salad, I use a romaine lettuce, but both of the stores that I went to yesterday were out. So I have probably a quarter, I guess, of iceberg lettuce here that I'm just going to roughly chop up and throw in there. And then I've got some green leaf lettuce that I am going to chop up. And again, I'm just chopping this up roughly because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use my salad choppers from Pampered Chef to chop it up the rest of the way. And I just love these things. So they look like a pair of scissors, but it's actually two blades and a scoop. And they're marketed as salad colors, and they do a great job, but they're great for fruit also. And what I really love them for the most is to cut meat. So let's say you're making like an Italian beef, like an Italian roast beef, and you want to make some sandwiches out of it. Usually after you've cooked your roast, you have to take it, you know, out of the vessel that you cooked it in. It's a little awkward sometimes. The juices are going everywhere. Well, with these, you can just cut it up right in the pan. You don't have to take it out. So it's good for, like I said, beef. I love using it for pulled pork, chicken fajitas, any kind of things like that. I use it for chicken fajitas all the time. Even chicken, like if I'm going to make chicken salad. So see, it's doing a wonderful job there. And I'm just going to take got a little bit of the core of the lettuce. And you can chop it up as big or as little as you like. Just make sure I've got most of the big pieces out there. That's one I think I don't like, is when I go to a restaurant and my salad's not chopped. I don't like to do work before I eat. Unless it's a steak. A steak I don't mind because I don't want it to get cold. All right, so that looks pretty good. There's another little piece of the core we're going to pull out. Yeah, whoops, there's another big piece. But that's about it. So I've got all this right here in my salad spinner. And this is another great product by Pampered Chef because it's really, really powerful. So it's got the little colander in here, and it comes with a smaller one too, so it's great to do berries in. So I'm just going to take this over to the sink, and I'm just going to wash my lettuce. Another little piece of core in there. I'm also checking for any big pieces maybe I missed that I might want to cut up a little bit more, but that's pretty good. So once I've got my lettuce rinsed really well, then we're going to put it back in our bowl here. We're going to replace our lid. Get a towel out here. And again, the reason I love this is because it's super powerful. I've had salad spinners in the past that I mean, I was getting a workout with my arm. That or I broke them. And this one, you just pump it just a couple of times. And I mean, it just gets going. Like, matter of fact, I don't think I have it on there all the way because, all right, let's try this again. There it goes. See, once it gets going, you don't have to do any more work. I didn't have it on there all the way. The other great thing is it's got a brake on it. So when you're ready for it to stop, you just push the brake. All right, and then I'll show you. Look how much water is down in there. So again, the ones that I've had in the past, I would have to do this 3 or 4 times to get the water out. And with this, I really only need to do it once. I'm going to go ahead and give it another spin just so you guys can see how it works again. So you can't even push it like a 5th time because it's going so fast on its own. Again, super powerful. So I'm going to hit the brake again. I'm going to stop it. And just a little bit. See, I got most of the water out the first time. And then I also like this because this bowl itself is really pretty and it can be used as your serving bowl. So we're going to toss these in the sink. And get rid of this. And then I'm going to set this aside because we're going to make a really delicious dressing. So this starts with, and we're just kind of eyeball this. We're not really going to measure anything today. We are going to start with about, a cup of mayonnaise. And usually when I make this dressing, I usually use some fresh strawberries and I usually use sugar. And today I thought I'm going to do a shortcut and I'm just going to throw in some jam that I made, which is actually a mixture of cherry and strawberry. So I'm going to be making this salad dressing with a cherry balsamic vinegar, and I'm going to be adding strawberries to the salad itself. So this is going to be perfect. So I want probably about a half a cup, but I'm going to put in just a little more. I'm going to use this up. Ever since I got my cooking blender, I have made so many jams and jellies. Matter of fact, I'll have to do one. I think I'm going to make some cranberry jelly here soon. I'll do a video on that so y'all can see how it works. It is just phenomenal. So I thought I'm going to save myself the shortcut today, and we're just going to use a jam instead. The other thing that we're going to need is about a quarter cup of half and half. Actually, I'm going to use my whisk for this. So this is going to be like a creamy cherry, strawberry, poppy seed dressing. And we're going to add in a little bit, about a quarter cup also, maybe a little bit less, of our Pampered Chef cherry balsamic vinegar. I think the salad dressing has such a pretty color. It was really pink. Now it's like it's more of a brownish pink. Then we're going to add in a few poppy seeds. We did poppy seeds yesterday. We made another one of those braids here that I did earlier last week. I'm going to add a few more poppy seeds. And then for me, now you might like it this thick. For me, this is just a little too thick. So I'm going to add in just a little bit more, half and half. So I just kind of try to get it to the consistency of what you would see in a bottle when you buy a bottle of dressing. Sometimes I make it a little bit thinner though. It just depends on how I want it to coat my salad. And in fact, we're going to a little bit more. And if you wanted to cut back on the calories, you could always add some milk in here, some skim milk. You could do that. If you wanted to make it super fattening, you could add some heavy whipping cream. You could also use like an almond milk. I think I've done that before when I was like really trying to watch my calories. So we're going to give this a taste. And it's perfect. Perfect. You can really taste the strawberry and the cherries in there. Okay, so it's just me here right now. I'm going to save the rest of the salad for when the family gets home later. So I'm just going to make a small salad for myself. And we're just going to put a little bit of dressing. Ooh. And that's probably good. Usually I use my hands to put the salad dressing on the salad. So if this is one of those things, like if you make this up for, like a potluck, or maybe you're going to a family reunion, you can make the dressing up and put it like in a mason jar, take it on the side, and then right before it's being served, you'll mix your dressing in like this, and then you'll put your add-ons on it. So what I'm using for add-ons is, first off, we're going to cut a little bit of green onion. So I'm going to toss a little green onion in there. And the salad is really pretty when it's layered up too. And then we're going to do, let's do our feta cheese. And you can leave the feta out. Some people don't like feta. It's not quite as strong as a blue cheese, but it does have that bite to it, and that's kind of what I like. I like the contrast of the bite of the cheese with the sweetness of the strawberries and everything else. So I'm going to throw a few strawberries on here. I'm going to add a few pecans, and I might actually even break these up. Usually I have like the chopped pecans, the pecan halves, the whole pecans, and today, because I've started doing a little bit of baking around here, I just have the half ones. And then I'm going to add a little bit of craisins. And the reason I like that is because the craisins have a chewiness to them, and then your pecans have a crunch to them. So I'm going to grab a fork real quick. We're going to give our salad a quick taste. I'm going to go ahead and stir it up. But like I said, when it's layered up, it's really, really pretty. I just love the sharpness of the feta against the sweetness. So this is kind of a sweeter kind of salad dressing. But again, everyone that I have had try it really seems to like it. My husband, this is like his favorite salad dressing. That is delicious. So I'm going to finish that for my lunch. And I will see you guys back here next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.